So what can beat a metal pole? Hello and welcome back to a new video in which we're gonna play What Beats Rock. It's a pretty simple online game which revolves around stuff that can beat rock, and then stuff that can beat stuff that can beat rock, and then other stuff that can beat other stuff that can beat stuff that can beat rock. Basically, it's a game where we have to use our creativity. And me being a very creative person, this game is not gonna be a challenge for me. It's pretty simple and straightforward. So let's see what are we gonna come up with. What could beat a rock other than a freaking paper, as everyone knows in this world? Because paper is pretty much the natural enemy of the rock. All right, now what beats paper? Pretty easy. We could say scissors, which is the natural enemy of the paper. We could say a knife. We could say maybe fire. Maybe we could say a human being. You know, you can rip it apart. You can just stomp on it. Anything beats a paper. Paper is actually very weak if you think about it. But let's go for the natural enemy. Scissors beats paper. Of course it does. Now, we have a challenge now. Oh! Try fire, diamond, or hammer. But I don't need you to tell me what to type. You know what? I'm not gonna use any of these. I'm just gonna use... Wait, can we put in rock? No repeats. Try something else. Okay. All right. What about a Congo? What's a Congo? No, not this. What is it called? I don't know what it's called in English. This thing here. What is it called? A jackhammer. Oh, yes, a jackhammer. Congo. I mean, basically, a Congo can also beat a freaking scissors. You know, if you throw the whole country on the scissors. Jackhammer. Of course it does. Hell yeah. Okay, now what the hell beats a jackhammer? A tank. Of course it does. Easy game. What beats a tank? Oh. Ha! You thought I wouldn't know. A ballistic missile, of course. Hell yeah. Gray minds think alike. You're just as freaking weird as me. What beats ballistic missiles? Well, practically anything? What? Like if they just collide with anything, they just disappear. They cease to exist. Both of them do, but like, you know, it practically beats it. So let's go with something very simple. A country. Does it work? You're the first person to beat a ballistic missile with a country. What the hell? What else could you choose? Okay, what the hell beats a country then? Hell yeah! There's no stopping us. All right, what beats a nuke? Now this is quite hard. Oh god, what beats a nuke? What can we use to stop a nuke? Basically, like nothing, or maybe an asteroid. You didn't think I would know this. You thought I would just stop after 2 guesses, but this one happened. Now this is where the real challenge starts. What could beat an asteroid other than an asteroid laser? Which doesn't exist, unless we're talking about movies. Asteroid laser. Easy! Now here it's gonna be easier since we went down a lot. Like we went down in size from a freaking asteroid all the way down to a freaking asteroid laser that is probably 1% of its size, which means this laser could be destroyed by a mirror. If you put a mirror in front of it and it reflects the laser on itself, smart! We win! A mirror beats an asteroid laser. How am I the first person to guess this? It's freaking common sense. And now it's even easier for us. We made it easier. Well, I guess the mirror could be broken with practically anything we throw on it. For example, an elephant. Of course it does. Oh god, why did I go for an elephant? We could have just said a fist or something. Well, what beats an elephant? A lion! Easy! That's how nature works. The lion might be the king of the jungle, but the elephant is the heavyweight champion. One trunk slap and it's game over. Well, let's try again, okay? It doesn't count because, you know, it depends on the experience of both. Right? Alright, what beats rock? Let's start with something more creative. For example, a black hole. No. I'm kidding. Hold on. Another bigger rock. Well, Oh, come on, a bigger rock? That's just lazy. Try using your imagination next time. It was using the imagination. It was a pretty creative way in using my imagination. Thank you very much. What about John Cena? What about we're talking about The Rock? Could you smell what The Rock is cooking? Even though The Rock beat John Cena, but let's try. John Cena can lift The Rock and throw it out of the ring. You can't see him, but you can definitely see that victory. See, I told you. Alright, what beats John Cena? Something that can see John Cena, because John Cena is invisible. So a little bit of a powder just so you can see him. And then a gun. You can take down John Cena with a well-placed gunshot, unfortunately. I'm sorry, John Cena. I'm not gonna shoot you like anywhere fatal. It's just like in the toe. You can trust me. I'm not a bad person. I didn't think this would work. So what beats a little bit of powder and a gun? Okay, now logically speaking, a fan and a screw, you know, because you only need the screw to open up the whole gun. You know, you don't have to worry about it. It's just... I told you. It's logic. You have to use your imagination, but you also have to use your logic. Now I understand the game. Nothing will beat me now. So what beats a fan and a screw? Anything really. A hammer. Hell yeah. What can beat a hammer? A ship. Throw a freaking ship onto the hammer is done for. It's gone. It's obliterated. Great. Now what can beat a ship? Oh god, it's big again. It's always good to know history. It's always good to know movies. You know? What beats an iceberg? If you've been living on this planet for the past, like, even 2 years, you probably know. Let me hear it. Let me hear it. Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Of course it does. Which is why we're on our way to our demise. What beats global warming? Now, you can't really beat global warming with something physical. Actually, you do, you know? Factories, plastic, air pollution. So how can we minimize the air pollution? Good! A proper education on how to combat pollution. This is the best answer. I told you! Now, how can you beat a proper education on how to combat pollution? It's pretty simple. Again, guys, it's just real life. You don't even need imagination for this thing. You just need 2 good conspiracy theories and everyone is done for. What? A proper education on combating pollution is rooted in facts, whereas conspiracy theories are just a bunch of made-up nonsense. You can't fight science with speculation. Well, it's true! God damn it. Alright, last game. What beats rock? Let's start with something really small, like very small. A nail. A nail is harder than a rock. It's pointy, it's sharp, and it will just... destroy the rock. What can beat a nail? Very simple. A hammer can beat a nail, like beat it inside something and also beat it as in destroy it. What can beat a hammer? A saw. You just need to freaking saw that motherfricker and he's done for. Great! Now what can beat a saw? You know, saws are made for trees. They're made for wood. So what if we give the saw a metal pole? It beats the freaking saw. Ladies and gentlemen, a trophy for me today. Right now, a trophy! So what can beat a metal pole? A pole dancer! Who would have thought? Of course they can beat the pole. They dance on it all the time. The pole has nothing on them. What beats the pole dancer? Now this is quite tricky because you can say an abusive husband. I'm kidding! Why am I laughing at this? This is no laughing matter. I'm sorry. It was a bad joke on my part. Taxes. The government takes its cut from the pole dancer's hard-earned cash. It's a dirty job, but someone's gotta do it. To be fair, taxes beat everyone, not just pole dancers. Now what beats taxes? And this is the part of the video where everyone should have been watching, because this is what we're all trying to figure out. This is what everyone wants to know in their life in order to become rich. If you don't know this, you're gonna be poor all your life. I'm sorry. Go talk to your father, ask him, tell him what is happening, what is keeping us away from becoming rich, and he's gonna say, motherfucking taxes, frick taxes. So this is gonna be a very important secret. And since there's only like 10 people watching me, the secret is not gonna go too far if you keep it to yourself. Unemployment. Taxes' worst fear. The government's worst fear. There you go. Taxes are beaten by unemployment. Now, what could beat unemployment? It's pretty easy. It's pretty straightforward. It's pretty simple. Especially for dumb people. A new iPhone. When there's a new iPhone coming out, dumb people would do anything to put their hands on it. So they will start working. There's no way in hell this will not work. This is the most perfect answer to it. A new iPhone beats unemployment. I told you. You can't beat me at this game ever. So what beats a new iPhone? What's iPhone's worst enemy? A foldable Samsung phone. There you go! The Samsung phone can fold, the iPhone can't. It's like a transformer versus a brick. Boom! On to the next one. So what beats a foldable Samsung phone? Deep water! But don't you think I forgot about the most important element? With no rice. Water is a very strong enemy of like electronics, but as long as you have the #1 ally, which is rice, you can save them. What can be deep waters? What's an animal that drinks a lot of water? A camel. But can one camel drink the whole deep ocean? Of course not. But what about 10 million camels? What do you mean you're bad at numbers? Damn it. Okay, oh frick. It's hard now. Maybe a planet-sized camel. Anything planet-sized could beat a freaking deep water, but like, you know, don't freaking hate on me. It works. That's it. So what beats a planet-sized camel? Oh, we don't want to go and like think about something too big. But what about if we use a sniper? Listen, I know it seems crazy, but listen. What about a sniper with a precise shot to the brain of the camel through its eye? Yeah! Pretty straightforward. And what beats a sniper? Because if we beat the sniper, we don't have to, you know, worry about this shot itself. Motherfreaking Superman. Bye-bye. You don't have a sniper anymore. You don't have a freaking shot anymore. The camel is back. It drinks the water again. And what beats Superman? We have two answers. One which is easy, kryptonite, or one which is kind of hard, which is Batman with that freaking suit of his. So we will gamble and we'll go with Batman with his anti-Superman suit. Don't tell me it doesn't work. It works. It works! Don't hate the player, hate the game. You can't do nothing to me. It's working. We're on a 14 streak! And what beats Batman with his anti-Superman suit? You know, what does usually beat bats? Bats come out at night, you know? When it's day outside, when there's a lot of light, they go to sleep. Batman works the same, I think. Maybe, in my universe. So maybe daylight. Because Batman goes to sleep. What?! Batman's sleep schedule doesn't trump his superhero gear, sorry. Well, you know, okay, fine. You gave me a good reason. You know what? You beat me. I guess the daylight doesn't work that good anymore. We got a 14 streak! Maybe something that could have worked was maybe Thanos. But Thanos isn't in the same universe. It doesn't matter. Even the planet-sized camel isn't in the same universe. But like, creativity and a good sense of imagination. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like and a subscribe. They help me quite a lot. I'll see you guys in the next video with more stuff. I don't know. But until then, please take care and never forget. Brush twice, floss once. And kiss your dad for me.